So it's a really important consideration for any project or organization. What stage are we in, and is fiscal sponsorship the right fit for us? The two most common scenarios are one, newer projects that have a budget, that maybe they've been promised funding from a foundation or a donor. They're setting things up and getting things going, and they really want to be able to just focus on that work and not have to now deal with all of this new overhead of running an organization and all of the legal and financial back end of that. Or an organization that already exists, but may not have or want to have all of the added staff and people and relationships and contractors, et cetera, that are necessary to manage a lot of that back end work. So basically, one thing for you to consider is, are we at a scale and are we operating at a level where we actually need to hire all of our own back-end administrative staff in order to operate? Or do we want to keep things simple, work with a fiscal sponsor? And sometimes at a later stage, when an organization, let's say, reaches a multi-million-dollar annual budget, then it makes sense to be hiring multiple people and building all of that back end. So organizations will be fiscally sponsored with budgets anywhere from 10 to 20,000, all the way up to 1, 2, and even up to 5 million of their budget, depending on what kind of setup makes the most sense for them. And the other thing to also think about is how many people are on the staff or on the team. So some projects have a big budget, but they have a very small team because a lot of that money is going into the direct services. And so again, the overhead of hiring more people is an important consideration of whether or not fiscal sponsorship would be a good fit for you.